Hello, beautiful women. This is Jennifer, and today I would like to talk about 5 tips on how to feel better when you wake up feeling grumpy. So, emotions, of course. So, we have to understand that not every day we wake up feeling enthusiastic, right? Sometimes we wake up feeling sleepy. Sometimes we feel really excited without really knowing why. Sometimes we wake up feeling sad, and sometimes, like in my case today, I woke up feeling grumpy. And the reason why I woke up feeling grumpy, I suppose it was because I was woken up by the dog with cryings and barks, and then I understood why, because she needed to go to the loo, and then she pooped a little bit on the carpet. So that wasn't nice. I didn't like that. But so how do you do it? Step number 1, acknowledge that you're feeling this way and respect yourself, because when you're feeling that way, it's what helps for me is to pause a little bit. To understand, okay, you're feeling this way, just be careful with your speed, because I don't know if this has happened to you, but sometimes when you're angry or you're grumpy or whatever, and you're moving fast and doing this and that and very, very fast, you start making mistakes all the time and doing this wrong, and because you're doing it fast and you're not really in a high vibration, you're not super excited, you're really being clumsy with things because you're not in your element. So that's why I always recommend people to respect your speed, be kind to yourself, and as soon as possible restart. So that's step number 2. Because in the morning, sometimes we have to make breakfast, feed the dogs, or, wash dishes or whatever. Just whatever it is that you need to do in the morning that it's indispensable for you to do before you restart, do it. And then the restart, after acknowledging that you have this and that you understand you're going to respect yourself, this next step is restarting, which is what I personally do. I put a guided meditation that just makes me smile. I'm gonna leave a link down below because it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. So on the comments, or just where I leave my link of my website, I'm also gonna leave the link for this other guided meditation that it's just beautiful. It clears your mind. It makes you think about how much you love yourself, and because you love yourself, you're gonna start your day in a positive way, and it's beautiful. Okay, that's how I personally restarted, with a meditation. Or you can also restart with kind of like a shower. A shower is not necessarily restarting it, but during the shower, you're in this period where you can be like just in your own trance, in your meditation. Some people pray. Some people exercise. Sometimes when you're feeling grumpy or sad, you don't feel necessarily like exercising. So you can push yourself a little bit to exercise and feel better, because you will. Or just meditate. In my case, this time, what I did, to be honest, I didn't go out and exercise. This time I meditated, and it went beautiful. 3, water. We're like around 70-80% made out of water. So it's important to drink water so that our brain can work better, so that our whole body can work properly, so that we can flow better. So I do believe that water plays a big role in this, because we're made out of water, basically. So I have noticed that this last couple of days I haven't been drinking that much water. So I thought, oh, maybe that might be it too. So whoop, drink your water. It's always good, and it can also always help you. The other thing was organize how things look around you. When we're angry, when we're sad, when we're in a negative emotion, we're not thinking clearly. So when everything around you is a little bit more organized, your mind can think easier, because it's not being distracted by the mess in the house, or the mess in your office, on your desk. Or just allow yourself to have a space that makes sense. Yeah, that looks pretty too. And the last one would be reading a book or listening to an audio book, so that you can dive into a different subject that can transport you through a different world. If it's a novel, it's beautiful. You can feel really inspired, and you can be like in that story and completely thinking about something else that can take you to think about different things, like what would you do in that situation, or if you're not in a novel, if you're reading, for example, something that has to do with personal growth, well, that inspires you or motivates you just to keep thinking about new things that you could do to keep growing. Or just maybe just like learning, really just absorbing the knowledge, and like, wow, that's very true. Again, I guess when you absorb knowledge, you start immediately thinking how you can apply it, so that you can work, you can do something better. And if you're not reading any book right now, if you're not listening to an audiobook right now, if you're at the moment in your office, or you cannot just start reading a book at the moment, well, then play some nice music in the background. Classical music is really good, soothing music, whatever it is that relaxes you. I like classical music. Sometimes the sounds, nature sounds like water and birds, also just I don't remember exactly what it was, because I watched a video some time ago that birds, listening to nature sounds helps our brain. So I don't remember exactly how, but I know it helps. Okay. And soothing music, classical music. So yeah, I guess all of those 5 different tips, and I'm sure there are more. So if you want to share some other tips that things that you would recommend others to do, that you do yourself, or that you just thought about, like, oh, you know what, that could be also a good idea, oh, please share. I would love to learn from you. We can always grow together. That's how we can grow faster, right? Supporting each other. All these beautiful women that are here are women that want to grow. All of us that are in this group, that like this this Facebook page or these videos, are women that like to be inspired, that are spiritual, that like meditation. So if you want to grow and help us grow more, please share something. If you want to share the video so that someone else can benefit from it, please do so. If you want to look at my website, it's jennifertrimble.com. I always leave a link down below. And of course, if you want to find out about the meditation, you can click there. And I guess that's it for today. And as always, I send love. Bye for now.